Yo, what is up everybody, it's Daniel here, back with some huge news. We're talking next level leaks, iOS 19 stuff that Apple really doesn't want you to see yet. We're talking potential AI dominating, a total home screen redesign, and even hints of features Apple swore they'd never add. Like, seriously, if even half of this is true, iOS 19 won't just change how you use your iPhone, it might change the entire tech landscape. Okay, so first up, let's talk about something that's got everybody in the tech world buzzing right now. AI. We've all seen what ChatGPT can do, right? It's impressive, no doubt. But imagine that kind of power, built directly into your iPhone. And I mean deeply integrated. We're talking about an AI so advanced, it can not only understand your commands but actually anticipate your needs. Think Siri on steroids. And guess what? Leaks suggest Apple's been secretly working on exactly that. Deep within the iOS 19 code, there are whispers of something called Project Gray Matter. Now details are still scarce, but from what we've been able to piece together, it seems like Apple's been developing their own proprietary AI engine, and it could be a total game changer. Imagine this, you're drafting an email, and suddenly your iPhone suggests the perfect sentence structure, even predicts what you're going to say next. Or, you're browsing the web and your iPhone automatically pulls up relevant articles based on your browsing history and what's currently happening in your calendar. Remember all those rumors about Apple developing their own AR glasses? Well, imagine if Project Gray Matter could analyze your surroundings in real time and feed you information directly through those glasses. Now, some people might be freaking out about the privacy implications of all this, and rightfully so. But if there's one thing Apple's always been good at, it's protecting user data. If Apple can pull this off, Project Gray Matter could be the thing that finally makes AI feel truly personal and intuitive. Now let's move on to something a little more visual, something that's been a long time coming, a potential home screen redesign. I know, you've heard it all before. This is the year Apple finally gives us customizable home screens. And every year, we're left disappointed. But this time, things feel different. The rumors are louder, the leaks more convincing. And honestly, the evidence is starting to stack up. We've seen hints in beta code, whispers from trusted sources, even some potential UI mock-ups floating around the darker corners of the internet. And you know what? It actually looks kind of fire. Imagine this. No more rigid grid, no more being forced to keep your apps in a certain order. With iOS 19, you might finally be able to place your app icons wherever you want, just like you can on Android. Look, I'm an Apple guy through and through, but you gotta give credit where credit's due. Android's always done home screen customization better, and it's about time Apple stepped up their game. And it's not just about icon placement either. We're hearing whispers of new widgets with even more functionality, the ability to create custom app folders with unique icons and animations, maybe even the option to set animated wallpapers. Think about the possibilities. You could finally have a home screen that's truly your own, a reflection of your personality and style. No more boring static grids. We're talking full-on customization, the kind that makes Android users jealous. After all, one of the things that makes iOS so great is its fluidity and responsiveness. If Apple can pull this off, this could be the biggest home screen shakeup since the App Store itself. Chapter 3, The One More Thing. Alright, now it's time to talk about the elephant in the room, the one more thing that has everyone on the edge of their seats. See, buried deep within the iOS 19 code, hidden amongst the lines of code for Project Gray Matter and the home screen redesign are hints of something unexpected. Something Apple swore they'd never do. We're talking about the possibility of an always-on lock screen. Yeah, you heard that right, always on. Just like on some Android phones and even the Apple Watch. Now, this isn't confirmed yet, but the evidence is definitely there. We've seen references to new low-power display modes, hints of redesigned lock screen widgets that would be visible even when the phone is locked, and even some internal discussions about how an always-on display could impact battery life. Imagine this. You glance down at your iPhone and even without waking it up, you can see the time, your notifications, maybe even your next calendar appointment. It's convenient, it's power efficient, and it's something Android users have been enjoying for years. But here's where things get really crazy. We're also hearing whispers of something even bigger, something that would completely change the way we think about iPhones, something that would make Apple fanboys rejoice and send shockwaves through the tech industry. And that, my friends, is the possibility of app sideloading. Yes, you heard me correctly, sideloading. The ability to install apps on your iPhone without having to go through the App Store. The European Union has been putting pressure on Apple to open up its ecosystem, and there have been rumors that Apple is considering alternative app distribution methods to avoid hefty fines. Plus, with the rise of alternative app stores like the Epic Games Store, Apple might be feeling the heat to offer users more choice. If Apple were to implement sideloading, it would be a seismic shift in the mobile landscape. It would open up the iPhone to a whole new world of apps and possibilities, and it would force Google to step up their game in terms of security and privacy on Android. So there you have it, iOS 19. The update that could change everything. From the AI revolution of Project Grey Matter to the long-awaited home screen redesign and the mind-blowing possibilities of an always-on display and even app sideloading, this update has the potential to be Apple's most significant in years. Like this video if you're hyped, comment customize if you want free icon placement, subscribe for the leaks YouTube won't show you.